Hey brother, welcome to this week's workout, and today we have a little bit of an upper body dumbbell workout for you. You're going to need a couple of different weights for this one, some slightly heavier ones and some slightly lighter ones. We've got various upper body movements. We'll start with some back, a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of chest as well. And so we're going to start with our warm-up. If you've got a resistance band, we can use a resistance band or a broom pole or a bit of tubing. We're going to start by just mobilising and warming up our shoulders. So we'll take hold of the band, a little bit of tension in it, holding it down in front of us. We're going to then take the arms overhead and we're going to take them as far behind us as we can, keep that little bit of tension in the band as we do. Or if we're holding a tube, we're trying to keep the hands in the same place on it or on the broomstick. And we're just trying to keep it a nice, smooth, fluid motion as well. We don't want to make it jerky, we don't want to come up and then kind of up, get to here and pop it down. We're just trying to keep it in a nice, fluid motion, keeping, like I said, that bit of tension in the band as we do. So we're just starting to warm up our shoulders just a little bit. One more time. And then we'll bring it back out in front of us. And we're going to add a little bit of a different movement in. We're going to bring one hand up, we'll take the hand behind the shoulder, and then we'll bring the other hand up, over, and around, and we'll repeat that. So we go up, so we're taking it into a vertical line, and then we'll bring it behind us, we lift the other hand up, and then down. So we're going around the shoulders with the band. Again, it works with a bit of tubing as well, or a broomstick. Just adding in a little bit of mobility. One last one each way. And then we can give those shoulders a little shake. If we're using a band, we can step on it. If you haven't got a band or a loop on, we can use just a normal resistance band as well. We're just going to do a few banded rows. So we'll stand on the band just so we can get the lats working. Nice hinge position, slight bend in those knees. Straight over to the back of the body. Then we drive the elbows back and up, driving the shoulder blades together. So elbows go back towards the hips and up just like we will on our rows in a moment as well. And we add those in with our weights. A little bit of work. As they get the lats warmed up. Last two. Step off the band. If we haven't got a band, we can use a light set of dumbbells for that. And then we're just going to do 6 press ups, either on the knees or toes. Keep that strong brace, that nice straight line through the body. Now we should be feeling a little bit warmed up and ready for some work. If you don't feel quite warmed up enough yet, go through those moves again if you want to, or add some different ones in if you like to warm up for our body slightly differently as well, feel free to. But for this, we're going to start with a slightly heavier pair of dumbbells. We have our bent over rows. So weight in each hand, slight bend in the knees, we hinge forwards, keeping a strong core base, because we don't want to be lifting with a rounded back like this because it's going to put all that pressure there, so we want to try and keep that chest lifted, drive the elbows back towards the hips and up. We have 3 sets and we're going to aim for 10 reps. So we'll take hold of our weights and we hinge forwards. And we're going to drive those elbows back towards the hips and up, and then back down again. The last one, and then we can rest. So we can put this down, maybe a nice bit of recovery. Just one set of those done. 2 to go. We take, like I said, we're trying to take the elbow back towards the hip and up, driving the shoulder back as we do. So we're really engaging the lats, the big muscles to the back of the body. Because if we just pull here with the arms, or mainly with the arms, we're going to mainly work out bicep rather than hitting those lats. Bicep is a secondary move on our rows. So we'll get a little bit of work, but we're really trying to engage those lats. Okay, let's go for set 2. So we'll pick up those weights again, tip forwards, and then we drive those elbows back and up. Trying to bring the shoulder blades down together. Once we've done 10, we can rest. We have one more round. For our rows. A little bit of recovery still first. Okay, third and final set of these. We have 10 reps. Okay, so a little bit in the knees, we'll hinge forwards, and we drive those elbows back and up. And again, once we hit 10, we can rest. So next up, after a bit of recovery, we're going to come down to the floor. We have a little superset, so we're going to do 2 exercises back to back. The first one is a floor press. So we're going to come down onto our backs, weight in each hand. We're going to start with the hands above the shoulders. We can have the legs bent, feet on the floor. Then we're going to bring the elbows as far down towards the floor as we can. And we want them coming down at that slight angle. We don't want them coming out shoulder height. Coming down at that little bit of an angle, driving the shoulder blades together. We keep that squeeze in the shoulder blades as we press the hands back over the shoulders so we can work into the chest. And we're going to superset those with some press ups. So we're going to do 8 floor presses. Then we put those down, we roll over, and then we go straight into our press ups from the knees or toes. Well, we'll do another 8 press ups. We have 3 rounds of these. And so the floor press will be limited. Our range of motion is limited by the floor. Bring the elbows as close to the floor as you can. We're not resting at the bottom there though. We'll drive back up. Chosen floor presses because I know a lot of people won't have benches at home. To be able to do this off if you had a bench. You can do it as a chest press on your bench instead if you want to. But we're going to come down onto our backs and we'll take hold of the weights. So hands start above the shoulders, as the legs bent, and then we drive the shoulder blades together as we bring the elbows down. We keep that squeeze in the shoulder blades as we push back up towards the ceiling. Then after 8, we pop our weights down, we come around into our press up position, straight into our press ups. Again, 8 reps. Again, the elbows track slightly back, hands are wider than shoulders. We're trying to push the hands into the floor. And then after 8, we'll rest. and then we have a bit of recovery. So that's one set done, 2 sets to go. We'll come back down onto our backs. We'll take the weights over the shoulders, and then as we lower, we're going to draw the shoulder blades together, bring the elbows as close to the floor as you can, and we'll press those hands back up to the ceiling. Again, after 8, we bring them back down, then come back round into our press ups. And after 8 press ups, we can rest. Give the arms a little shake if they need it, the shoulders a little shake. We have a little bit longer recovery. Well, we have a little bit of recovery. Of course, it's going to be longer when we just started it. A little bit of recovery time before we do our third and final round of these ones. And then we're done with our slightly heavier weights. And we have a little bit of shoulder work to do. So we'll come down onto our backs again, last set of these. So one more round of 8 floor presses, one more round of 8 press ups. Done those. Last round of 8 press ups. Then we keep those arms, shoulders a little shake. So we're done with those heavier ones. So I'm going to pop these back. We're going to use some slightly smaller weights. But we have a little bit of a shoulder combination. So we're going to still need a pair of dumbbells. First of all, we start with a reverse fly. When we lift, we're going to come into a lateral raise, a front raise, and then an upright row, and then we repeat. So for the reverse fly, we're going to hinge from the hips. Hands are under the shoulders, slight bend in the elbows. We're going to bring the arms up and back as far as we can. So as we do that, we're drawing our shoulder blades together. We're bringing the hands back on the shoulders. We'll stand tall. Keep that slight bend. We'll lift as high up towards the shoulders as we can. With that slight bend, your hands are going to come out in front of your shoulders. Then we come back down in a front raise. Again, as high towards the shoulders as we can. And then into an upright row, taking the elbows high. And then back down. And we're going to go through that little combo 8 times. And then we'll rest. And then we'll do a second set 8 times through. And then that's the end. And this way we'll hit all the major muscles of the upper body back, chest, and shoulders. And I'll put a link into a video if you want to add the arms in as well. You click on the link above. It will take you to an arm video that we did. So let's start. So we sit forwards, keep that strong raise, slightly in the elbows, we lift up, driving the shoulder blades together, and we stand tall. Lateral raise, front raise, upright row, and then we go again. This is our second lot of each one. That's good. We'll keep in a steady tempo. The last one. And then we can rest, a bit of recovery. We have one more round of those, and that'll be the end of this workout. I said there'll be a link to an arm one. If you want to add in some arms as well. But there's one more round of those, another 8 ones, 8 times 3. A little bit longer recovery, just a little bit. Then we'll take hold of those weights and we'll come into that little bit of a combo. So again, reverse fly, a lateral raise, front raise, upright row, and then we repeat until we've done 8 lots of each. Good. Last time through. And then we can rest. Oh, there we go. That's a quick upper body workout for you. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Please feel free to drop me a comment and or drop me a message. Please like the video. That always helps. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe as well. I hope you enjoyed that workout. Take care, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.